So as you can see, I lit this candle here, and while lighting it, I may or may not have burnt my finger. So to be 100% honest with you, I've come into this video with zero ideas. But then while I was burning my finger, I thought, why not do a rant video? Because burning my finger kind of pissed me off. So then I started thinking about more things that pissed me off, and here we are now. And yes, I am aware that indeed this is my millionth rant on this channel. So with no further ado, let's get into it. So let's start off with when you're listening to the radio. I love listening to the radio, don't get me wrong, everyone does. But it irritates me so much when you're listening to the radio and like the announcer person on that radio station says, this is completely commercial-free music. Then 20 seconds after they say that,
1877 cars for kids. KARS, cars for kids.
Now this basically irritates me because they're lying. That's all I have to say, they're literally lying. On to the next thing I hate. So on the topic of radio and music, the next thing I hate is basically just modern music today. Some of the music is tolerable, but for the most part, the music of the 21st century makes me want to strangle myself. Let's just take a second while I recite the lyrics to a popular song. I love bad bitches. That's my problem. And yeah, I like to I got a problem. And then that line is repeated 75 times. I need a moment. I'm pretty sure my recitation spoke for itself, and we're moving on. The next thing I hate is when you wake up in the middle of the night from a dead sleep. Waking up in the middle of the night is honestly the worst thing ever. Being an individual that literally worships sleep, this just gets to me. I will literally spend up to 2 hours laying in my bed trying to fall back asleep, scrolling through my Twitter feed. And when I finally fall back asleep, my alarm goes off for school 2 minutes later. Hands down, the worst thing ever. The last thing I hate is definitely something that most teenagers can relate to. When your mom comes in your room and leaves your door open this much. My door was shut, you came in to ask me a question, and you can't shut it this much more? You can't do that? This makes a difference. And for those of you wondering why parents do that, I'm gonna get you the answer right now. Mom! So we want to know why when parents come into like our room, why can't you shut the door? You know how like someone walk in, say you're asking me a question, you walk in my room and you leave my door open like this much, like you leave it cracked. Why can't you shut it all the way?
It's in case the cat wants to go in.
You're such a liar. That's not why. You can't, you just don't have the...
It's because when you get older you have no muscle tone in your arms and you can't fully shut the door anymore.
Clearly, apparently. Well, there you go. That didn't really help, but... So that is it for this rant video. If you guys enjoyed this video or agree with any of the things I said, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. You know what I hate? This mole and this birthmark. No, that's not a pile of on my arm. That's a cluster of freckles, aka my birthmark. But that's all, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.